Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Top still, right, on this patch. I doubt it will go into your gal's hands. Fun matchup. My problem is Yasuo has to facilitate himself the entire game unless Ming finds knockups in the mid game. You know, it's a window for Wei to look for a play somewhere. No flash on your gal. Do it earlier.
Oh, full commit. Doesn't get the
impressive,
time, but does get the stun down, and ulti flies through. How perfect that from Tang Yuan to get first blood. Got Kanavi down to the bottom side. Here's the trade-off. Flashes for Ming, and the knockup.
Stunning.
Kanavi has to steal the kill before Ruler gets in play. 2022. Trying to again remember recent form with Wei and Breeze that pushed them to be a top team. Wei looks for Kanavi. Still level lead. There's still an experience gap between these guys as Wei starts up the grub. Tang Yuan might be caught, or they
masterful
jump on Kanavi is getting nuked here. The Sky Surge helps out as well.
Skillfully executed.
Time while Flandre has to commit in for this. But this Twisted Fate now, it's no escape. His flash burned, but from Wei, how far will you get? The Flandre just holds his ground, and meanwhile, Wei is invading off the back end of top, being so hard pushed out. Kanavi going to get the engage here, but Wei's still great with the dueling, but he needs a bit of help. Ming's coming in with the quickness. The circle of fate is there from Kanavi, and he's surviving for so damn
amazing.
long. RNG now trying to use range, don't get him though, and another pick to bite the dust as you go over the wall. It's matched by Breeze flashing as well and missing with a great knockup. Excuse me, Ming. I'm used to talking about missings Rakan, but today it's Ming's. It's Breeze.
Well done by Tang Yuan to get out that one without his life.
But
that's
again,
how
that
you
play
kill a
hurts
dragon.
JDG so much. RNG now with another dragon, but when in teams like JDG, maybe historically and last split not as good as they are currently. Sorry, other way around.
Seen it from minute one, and now we're starting to see it with items involved. And Twisted Fate is never going to build any kind of tank items now. Speaking of pressure, Wei, turn this tower off.
Trying to buy time underneath the dive. Yeah, you're right. It's off. It's good.
Brilliantly done.
It was just so JDG are like, well, to get into the river is hard enough. Herald used for pressure, and Jamada Dragon starts, and JDG have to come in second fiddle.
Yeah, absolutely. JDG, I mean, they might even just take tier 1 tower for this, to be honest with you. They might just give it up. Or at least try to. They'll chunk it out, right? Because it's so high HP still. Nice chunk.
Defenders. Yeah, but Kanavi's in by himself. He gets saved by missing, but that's two ultis now burned. Quickness and last
amazing.
Flies through as Breed goes deep before RNG can find their mission.
Dragon Falls, glory calls.
Available. Kanavi without ult to approach it, and the poke damage is good on missing. Dragon's just going down 4k, 3k, 2k. Soul disappears.
That's how you kill a dragon.
JDG let that one go.
Rule up. Will he have his moment to really open up on Smolder? That's kind of what we're waiting for, is how fast is this Baron from RNG. Half health, big chunks coming out.
Kanavi for the steal. No way, don't 50-50, they do!
Brilliantly done.
Kanavi gets the steal down, Mum zones out, and now the fight better go well for RNG. They just lost it all. Over to Kanavi in the wing.
Oh, no.
He's matched by a double flash, but they're isolated.
No.
Stunning.
Over committing to this jungler. Jamada RNG with some big mistake that just hurt them. And that hurts. I mean, that's the tool that has flash and ulti. Ming is going to get nuked in one pivot of a transaction, and Flandre, he targets him over the wall. Now Ming can't go in. The engage follows through. Kanavi
skillfully
JDG will not flip. As Ruler calls in Mum once again. There's no wind wall to block it off. And Jamada, let the curses be damned, because his LWX runs away from Ruler. RNG had this game in the past.
Masterful.
To fly through, but the execute won't fly through. Cleanse away. It counts anyway as missing. Will flash over. Look at the last target in Tang Yuan. A tongue lash helps out as you go out, makes it even close. Golden Stasis to buy time.
Masterful play.
By the ace. For JDG as we flip the whole game stage.
Flawless.
Off one big power. Wait. That 3,
Yeah,
2. Yeah. Those are bros. Those are real bros. And now
that's how you kill a dragon.
I mean, we open up the map for himself. JDG's a 4-man stack with his execute and a smolder. It feels pretty easy to continue the assault once you're able to manage out the impact of the wave clear. Well, at least Breathe is getting a trade, but we know that JDG are probably going to be trading up at this point.
Yeah, exactly. JDG will trade up, and not only that.
In the end, Breathe backs away from the turret and bottom side, while Baron in the respawn. JDG just jump on it. Are we going to flip it again? Are we flipping this again? Let's find out. At 3k, they're poking it over the wall. But they're not.
15 seconds.
I mean, JDG aren't. RNG
Amazing.
Still taken. Wade trying to steal it, and Konami's like, go on then. Go on then. And in the end, he does. As Yagao actually might be solo kill by
Brilliantly done.
Step up here from the top laner of RNG, keeping the game alive.
Missing, and then Ruler gets on top of him. Or rather, Reeve puts himself in a position where Ruler's able to damage him.
JDG are going to be first fiddles this time. I obviously love fiddles today, as Yagao is the one to teleport in. Breeze now channels in as well. 5v5. Mum flies out the backside. Better damage, but not too much. This is just the fight that decides this wacky game one as Konami jumps in early. He's saved though by missing. As now it's time to get an execute of your own kill as Konami's ulti's huge. They're into the pit and Elder's secured by a damn ton.
Impressive.
Missing must be MVP now as Konami and Ruler pick up the rest, and JDG, you just never count them out, do you?
Masterful
You know
play.
what? There's going to be a lot of focus on Ruler because he's on Smolder and he's 7-1-5. But Missing has really made the crucial plays. He's made the crucial saves in so many of these skirmishes, and this will just be game number 1 going over to JDG. 40 minutes to topple RNG. Credit to RNG where it's due. Reeve in particular made this game a mountain from a hill. Look, I'll be honest, right? Yone is far more self-sufficient. Right? I think one of the big problems that RNG's composition had in terms of what it actually wanted to do last game is that there was... I reckon it's long enough that they can look for this redive right now.
I think you're right. Well, Flash and Ghost available, but immediately Ruler doesn't have an example.
Masterful
won't have
play.
a response. Way under turret will survive as well. First blood over to LWX, and RNG set up bot nicely while we look towards mid for Tang Yuan.
Masterful.
Comes Lightning.
Junglers have that ultimate available. Let's see what they can do. Flandre's actually got a roam window down here. So JDG really want this to happen.
Well, Missing tried to buffer the knock-up here, but won't get it successfully. Everyone's in for the all-in as the dive comp now showing how far it can go. A 1-for-1 trade so far. Ruler's a healthy one, though, as Tang Yuan is just
masterful.
Out of position. The way in the middle, he'll also trade, but what happens next for JD?
They wanted it.
That's how you kill a dragon.
Turns out not too bad for them. RNG, however, force Ruler to have to miss out on this wave, and Missing is finally here. Wave.
Does he want to take it? I mean, there's no sneezing going on that's going to work out. Missing is Nature's grasping for the time being. LWX took a turret shot as that severing bolt. The execute almost coming through, but Missing is
brilliantly done
away and eventually drops down to LWX as the poke from over the wall. It's Yagao trying to join in. Mum clears out the wave, but no one there to support Ruler. A double goes over. LWX is massive. He will trade his life under turret.
RNG. Hopefully, if they continue to extend this lead, as we'll take a pause, dig out.
Stun. Fear. Can he move? No, he cannot.
Skillfully executed.
Wave, it doesn't work. So that's also the problem, is LWX all-ins onto Ruler. He's got Flash available. Second skin wouldn't be enough as Mum gets angry again. That damage off the side was unfair. LWX gets tagged and flashes away. Now the gold card, the follow through. He all committed and he gets punished for it. RNG again, maybe the skin was too thick as Breathe.
Amazing.
What is he doing? A double kill over to Ruler. And JDG are being gifted away back into this game.
Brilliantly done.
Goes back and forth as Tang Yuan is gifted Missing. Herald it won't be contested, but will there be a fight afterwards? And will we see RNG coordinating here as they set up a potential dive? There's a quickness onto Flandre. He flashes away. He's locked up finally. The fate sealed. Won't go anywhere. The fear long range. And Tang Yuan picks up the credit. Low health bars for RNG.
And again, the dragon at the same time. So
that's how you kill a dragon.
Cost the play. Get Breathe a kill. Probably get the tower. That will be it. All in all, I still think it's... I mean, this one probably RNG feel better about it, right? Because they already had one dragon. And after Breeze's performance...
Brilliantly done.
You feel pretty nice about him getting
the lane quite red hot. We mentioned Ruler's trading and the fact that he's also big as Breathe now in his own lane won't get a fair shot because it's a 1v2. Jumps back onto Yagao. Is the damage there? Is it enough? Way to save his day. The flash, it's matched though. And Breathe drops down. And now that Way's here, he tried to commit to save his top laner's life. But
impressive.
The range also there. Konami trying to buy time. Ulti flies through onto Way. He survives long enough, but the rest of JDG are flying
Masterful
through.
play.
You'd say that's great, but RNG need to run for the hills. The range on top as well. And organizations in the LPL. For JDG, it's the recent form that's pushed up those kills is good, but gets tagged out. Now they know exactly where he's approaching from if they didn't before. As Dragon goes down to 5.
Dragon falls, glory calls.
Dragon that will make Mountain. Mum flies through again. Way has to ulti out. He's got flash to get back in, but there's no Dragon contest.
That's how you kill a dragon.
There you have it. Not only did they get the dragon because they're able to force their way in.
Just reset. Kanavi is nowhere near.
JDG no, but Kanavi's obviously not anywhere nearby. This is a pretty big problem. And there's not a lot of ultimates available either.
Oh, it's going down slow. Flandre's walking in. I mean, if Baron goes down, great.
Oh,
but
Kanavi.
Missing jump. He does it again.
Stunning.
Kanavi just flies in and does it again. I thought there's no way he's in range. RNG
skillfully executed.
The Baron.
Getting away with this.
There's no way RNG are about to lose this entire series. The 2 Baron plays. 1 down.
Impressive.
Execute to follow. That's an ace. And base is breaking here. You'd have to think, like, what the heck? RNG, where have the good old days gone? What is this?
Masterful play.
To the play. He's got options.
Yeah. He's got options. Sorry. Reference.
5k gold ahead. I think it was a little bit more competitive, a little bit more concerns, but they just literally threw a roll of cheese down the hill. To give
That's
JDG
how you kill a dragon.
So typically good that you just, you know, like when they're bad for long or like even a short period of time, it just feels longer than it is.
He's out. Missing. Nature's Grasp. Hang on.
Oh.
Way has to ulti. They still get the re-engage, and that's an execute on missing. LWX ulti's in, but Ruler's repositioned.
Fantastic.
Mum takes care of the rest. Mummy's good like that. He's free tagged on the side as well, and Flandre is just
skillfully
nuking.
executed.
That
I just
guy.
put my headset down and let you cast the rest of the series. Like,
Okay,
he doesn't
man.
have flash.
All right.
Never mind. It's
E.
War attack.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, more likely that Flandre damage was one doing it. He just destinied in between 2 RNG, but dude, he doesn't take enough damage. Flandre doesn't take enough damage. He survives the burst with Yone, picks up a double.
And Ruler just
now
solo
getting the
killed
help of
LWX.
Ruler's mum. Where did he come from? This is an assassin Smolder who's now been ultied up, runs in. Flandre doesn't want to die today. But as JDG run forward, it just keeps getting better for them. There's no wave here, Jamada. But like again, they're in a 5 versus 2.
I can't believe it. Oh, Ruler. Yeah, has to be careful. Wait.
That's a trade, isn't it?
Wait, does deal a lot of damage. But at the end of the day, this should just about be game with the Baron buff. Plus the Void Mites. RNG, they're out, I guess.
I think it is. I think it is. With the Twisted Fate, I think it definitely is. RNG,
Skillfully
2 games in a row.
executed.
Baron is not their friend. If you take one thing away from today, it's that JDG were just gifted the present of 2 games back to back.